Listen to a lecture in a class on modern American architects. The professor is talking about Frank Lloyd Wright.
Good afternoon, class. Today we will continue our discussion of modern American architects. First, let's review the three main elements that an architect must consider when designing a building. First, an architect must consider function. What is the purpose of the building? Does the design hinder or enhance the use of the building? Does the design allow for easy heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical wiring? Second, an architect must consider appearance. How does the building fit in with its surroundings? Is it pleasing to look at or an eyesore? Finally, an architect must consider durability. Will the materials withstand wear from weather on the outside and wear from use on the inside? The man in this photograph is Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright has been called the greatest figure in modern American architecture because of his influence on function, appearance, and durability. Wright's most famous work dates from about 1900 to 1940. Wright believed that interior space was more functional if it was open. The homes that he designed tend to have very few walls. One room flows into another. The Guggenheim, a museum he designed, has no rooms at all. Visitors ride an elevator to the top and then gradually descend to ground level by walking through a giant spiral-shaped gallery. This sense of openness greatly influenced both American and European architecture. Wright was very concerned about the appearance of his buildings. He felt that buildings should seem a natural part of their site. Wright is famous for his prairie-style homes. Look at this picture of Wright's Roby house. Notice the strong sense of horizontal line. Wright felt that low homes emphasizing horizontal lines blended well with the Midwestern prairies. Finally, in the area of durability, Wright influenced the use of building materials. Wright felt that concrete was highly durable yet flexible in its use for public buildings. He used it in a variety of ways, both structurally and decoratively. Wright was one of the first architects to use concrete for building and helped to popularize its use. That is all for today. I've placed several books on reserve in the library. Some of the books contain pictures and diagrams of Wright's work, and there is also an in-depth and informative biography of Wright. The exam next week will cover the information in the textbook and the lectures I have given on Wright. The reserve material in the library is optional, but you may want to spend some time with it in order to have the best understanding possible of Frank Lloyd Wright and his work.
What was not mentioned in the lecture is one of the main elements to be considered by an architect. During what era was Wright's most famous work produced? Select the picture that would be most like the inside of the Guggenheim. What two resources will be tested on the exam?